Aries, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be your monthly reading for April 2025. Please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and reverse anything as you see fit. We're going to look at what you should be letting go, what you should be embracing heading into this month, as well as any challenges, opportunities, and the lesson overall for the month of April for you, Aries, okay? Let's get into it. Show me Aries for April, please. Can you show me Aries for the month of April? Also, happy birthday to any April Aries out there. Show me Aries for the month of April, please. Last time. Show me Aries, please. Thank you. Okay, let's see. All right, so you look good. You, at the heart of this reading, at the center of April, you look good. Queen of Pentacles here, self-trust, and nurturing that. This feels like coming back to center a little bit for some of you here. Any challenges are going to be surrounding judgment. So figuring out what's right for you, what's your right path, what fits for you, not necessarily fits for what society thinks, but what fits for you personally. Opportunity here, Four of Swords. This feels like, and that's an interesting contrast here, Four of Swords is an opportunity and letting go of the Four of Wands. I'm wondering if your opportunity this month, and I apologize if I say week, I know I'm going to do it. I wonder if your opportunity this month, Aries, is to work more on your mental headspace than anything to do physically. Interesting. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, how she's very like calm, cool, collected here. This feels like a Zen garden, but she's at peace, right? And that peace comes within and then is reflected in her outer realm because she trusts herself. Therefore, she trusts her surroundings. And she trusts in what she has, both internally and externally, right? So I'm wondering if this is kind of the basis of your journey through April. So as I said, we are relaxing around that Four of Wands. So, and as well too, this feels very personal, or this feels a little bit more social. So again, kind of emphasizing this idea that perhaps you are looking inward more. What you should be embracing, Two of Pentacles here. Juggling new priorities, perhaps. Pushing forward priorities or editing priorities that are true priorities that are truly important for you. The lesson being the Six of Wands here. So leading yourself to victory, right? Doing that victory dance, that victory lap, and, showing off your work, right? So that's very good. That's a very lovely theme. And I do want to highlight as well your shadow, which I think does tie in very nicely with the cards here. Strength, so that Leo energy, but again, from within, right? That inner knowing, which I feel will be important for you this month. And look at that at the bottom, Four of Swords. So first of all, let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles for you, Aries. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. for Aries in April. Show me that Queen of Pentacles for Aries in April, please. Thank you. All right, Queen of Pentacles, we have clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, the High Priestess, and there is that Four of Wands. It feels like it took you a while to get here, or the struggle to get here is being emphasized. The struggle to finding some sort of joy, celebration, true enjoyment. There's a pain attached to that, and a true celebration of what's known inside. There's a pain attached to that. There is struggle, or perhaps it's this idea that you haven't felt that joyful within yourself lately, right? I want to skip ahead and clarify that Four of Wands. Show me that Four of Wands for Aries, please. Show me that Four of Wands for Aries. I'm making up our own rules today. Show me that Four of Wands for Aries, please. Thank you. All right, so for that Four of Wands, we have clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords and the Lovers here, along with that ending. And then there you are. Yeah, this very much does feel like a personal journey, Aries, of almost like a personal journey getting back to who you are, sitting in your power, owning your power from the inside. This Four of Wands feels like exerting control over your outer. So we will clarify that Four of Swords next, but this does, with that Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups here, it's like looking for that satisfaction. Oh, you can't see. Looking for that satisfaction or personal gratification from your external world. And a lot of people do this, but I think your perspective is shifting just a bit, and focusing inward, focusing on that cup, and not necessarily on providing to different people or to different things to feel your worth coming from the outside in, but rather doing it from the inside out. And this here does feel a little bit like that journey. We're learning to get uncomfortable with divine connection, with the Lovers. So this could be potential soul bond for those of you learning to get uncomfortable in that connection, or look at the things that make us uncomfortable, that aren't perfect, examining what we like to keep hidden, okay, and pushing through that in order to get back to your true self, or locate yourself within this dynamic, or feel more centered within this dynamic here, okay? Let's see that Four of Swords for Aries, please. Show me that Four of Swords for Aries for April. Show me that Four of Swords for Aries for April, please. Last time. Thank you. Four again. Interesting. Okay, so for the Four of Swords, we have that clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Cups behind it, and that Hanged Man new perspective followed by Justice. So yeah, and the Star. So lots happening behind the scenes. And this is an opportunity to embrace this feels like a new outlook on your day-to-day life, right? With that Five of Cups here, kind of this idea of shedding a layer. I want to say perhaps for some of you shedding like a disillusioned idea, okay? And coming into Hanged Man, new perspective, Justice, you made that decision, Star, new life path, new dream, new goal, new outlook, okay? A renewed outlook. And one more from a place of strength, right? Coming back into your immediate clarifiers with that 4, the Emperor, which is also a 4, and the Three of Wands there. I feel like you're doubling down on yourself, and now's the time to be more open. It's interesting also too because 4, that's an Aries card, but this is also an Aries card. So it's an opportunity to let go of perhaps some certain social pressures and wave your sword in a way that fills your cup, brings you emotional fulfillment here. But see, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles in the shadow, which is really interesting for what you should be, the opportunities that present to you, right? That's very interesting. I'm wondering if you're focusing on what matters, what's important, what are core parts of you. The Four of Pentacles typically sticks. He's head down. He's covering his chakras, right? He's kind of in panic mode here. But I'm wondering if this 4 is just kind of keeping in line with this idea of balancing your inner and your outer, and saying now is the time to be more open, be more receptive with that 3 of Wands there, and take this opportunity to grow in a way that is different, that is to say from within you, and focus on the things that matter most to you, as opposed to expending your energy in all of these different ways that you think will provide you gratification, right? So instead of like lending a hand to everyone, or being the best and expecting that validation for being the best, it could be, just getting like an extra hour of sleep, because that will really fuel you to be your best self walking into work that day, right? And so that feels good. Let's see Judgment here for Aries. Show me Judgment for Aries, please. Show me Judgment for Aries. Mm. All right. Well, that's a beautiful story. Okay. So for judgment, we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Empress. And just looking at that straight, that is you are fire, right? So this feels truly like an opportunity for you to come into your own from aside from the Empress, right? So indulging in what you want, indulging in what makes you happy, what fills you, what fuels you, right? So some would see this as selfish, but this feels like actually um, this feels like just fully embracing yourself, right? Because to deny yourself happiness, or to deny yourself indulgence for the sake of, something else, is not truly, you're not giving yourself everything that you need. Now, there has to be balance in everything, but from what I'm seeing here, it feels like you've been denying yourself something. For whatever reason, you've been denying yourself something. And so what I'm seeing here with judgment, with the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Empress, you're moving from a place that is giving to yourself. You are more giving. You are more willing here to show up, or there is an opportunity for you in April, Aries, to be more giving, more patient, more loving, more soft, more gentle, more honest, more open with yourself, right? And not see that as a weakness, but see that as a strength, and use that kind of tenderness with yourself to propel you forward, right? And use that as, and hone that, it feels as a tool for you to do your victory dance, to do your victory lap, to move forward in earnest and keep your path going in the way that you want it to go, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. So that's beautiful. Into the shadow here, we have that Three of Pentacles, Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, and that Four of Swords, right? And then beneath all that, we have that Nine of Cups, pure self-fulfillment, like satisfaction of self, confidence of self, right? Personal achievement and success, but from within, right? So the Three of Pentacles here, it's almost like, and it doesn't have to be like a new project, new community, new job, any of that, but it could be your perspective has changed, and you're looking at your day-to-day life in a different way, okay? And from a more balanced way, not just what you can give, but what to others, or give to your surroundings to prop you up, but what you can give to yourself. What trust, what love, what tenderness you can give to you to put your mind at ease and relax in your own personal achievement, right? That feels like the opportunity for you this month, Aries. Let's take a look at that Two of Pentacles. Show me this Two of Pentacles for Aries, please. Show me that Two of Pentacles for Aries. Thank you. All right. So for that Two of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the World. In the shadow, we have the 10. So something is coming to an end here. That 9 moves to a 10. And then the Two of Pentacles here. So this does feel like embracing what's next, or looking at your life, at what your surroundings are, from a new perspective. Look, that star underneath there. Transformation of your foundations, transformation of your external, and how you are with other people based on the inner work that you're doing. Interesting here. So coming back into your immediate clarifiers for that Two of Pentacles, It's funny because sometimes I think of tarot in terms of like, to translate this literally, this means. Um, but here I feel like it really works. It's like you're putting an end to working so hard, or at least exerting that physical effort, right? Or at least the compulsion that it's necessary to put forward such effort in your day-to-day life. Like an overabundant amount is what I'm saying here. To be constantly moving in a way where your head is down, your heart at work, um, and moving, and grooving and really not stopping here. There's an end to that. This idea that there's so much going on, or you're juggling so much or handling so much here that you can't see the forest for the trees, right? With that 10, that is coming to an end. And with this 2 of Pentacles, it feels like there's an opportunity there to edit down your priorities and literally juggle. Does this suit? Does this not? Is this worth my time? Is this not? Does this make me feel at peace when I touch it and hold it and look at it? If not, then it's time for it to go. That's really the process that I'm seeing here. You're looking at your priorities from a different perspective here and weighing them out as, how do they fit into my life path? How do they fit into the goal that I'm trying to achieve? Do they not fit? Great. Bye. See you later. Right? And that's the process that I feel you're embracing this month, Aries. This idea of it's taken so long to get to a place where you can truly celebrate yourself and celebrate that you have an intuition that leads you, if you listen to it, into probably your most successful accomplishments, your most successful situations. And it's looking like you're not always giving that intuition, giving yourself, right, the credit it deserves. And so this month, it really feels like this is your opportunity to focus on that inner voice a little bit more and concentrate on kind of fine-tuning that inner knowing, right? Going back to that strength here. Oh, and Magician's underneath it. How funny is that? Fine-tuning that a little bit so that you can make it more a part of your toolkit, right? Show me that 6 of Wands for Aries, please. Show me that 6 of Wands for Aries. Sorry, my cat is up to no good. And I think I lost him. Show me that 6 of Wands for Aries, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Major lessons here, right? So major opportunities give way to major lessons. So for that 6 of Wands, while it's actually quite beautiful, because that 6 of Wands energy is a very lovely energy. It's success. It's that little bit of like showboating a little bit, wanting to do that victory dance or that victory lap and saying, hey, I did this. And receiving that accomplishment or receiving those accolades, right? So the energy of that really is kind of magnified in the clarifiers here with the Chariot, Judgment, and Death, because you are propelling yourself. You are the one motivated to do this work motivated by your life path here, and there really is some transformation taking place. With the Hermit, you are in charge of your journey. You are taking this work, it seems, or there is every opportunity for you to take this journey seriously and kind of level up in what you're projecting and what you're giving to your society, your life, your family, right? How you're showing up. It's almost like finding center, right? With the fours coming through and everything kind of coming like full circle a little bit. It feels like you're coming to more of a true center this month, Aries, by embracing that intuition and embracing your inner voice and kind of the softer, and some would argue more powerful side of you, right? That vulnerable space. Vulnerable. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Aries, you look awesome. I hope the month of April is good to you. And I hope you gain some clarity with this reading. And I wish you all the very best. It looks like you have a great month ahead. Thank you so much for stopping by, and you take care.